Hello my friends, what y'all doing today? Hope you're doing better than me. I've been running like a chicken with my head cut off today. Don't know which way's up. The phone won't stop ringing. The email's going crazy. It's just one heck of a busy day. But with all that said, I'm still trying to have some fun. I've got 4 drawers that I need to organize a few hand tools in. And I do a lot of my drawers with the Krager foam, the black foam. And I do some with dividers. Excuse me. And I also do some with some oak inserts that hold the tools in place. And I have a couple of very simple ones to do. So I'm going to show you how you can make those if you like them. They're very, very simple to do. And I have a lot of fun making them. And I'll show you a bunch of the other ones that I've finished in the past. So if y'all want to check it out, let's see what we can get done here. Okay? Alright. And yes, I'll be back. I know I will. I promise I will. Well, maybe after lunch. Hey my friends, here's a bunch of screwdrivers. These are some little multi-tools that I've had for a while. They're really cool. Multiple tips. But I want to store them in this drawer now. They got all kind of little different tips on them. And I've kind of played around, laid it out and determined I'm going to put them about 1 3/4 inches apart. Is what I think is going to work good for me. Alrighty. So what I've done here, I've cut 2 pieces of oak, scrap red oak out of the scrap pile, to comfortably fit the drawer. So now I'm going to notch them out at 1 3/4 inches on center and build a little neat drawer holder for them. Alright guys, what I did here, 14-inch board, 14-inch wide drawer. Marked the middle of the board at 7 inches, then divided my 1 3/4 inch spacing across. So I can lay out 8 tools. The front board and the back board will be in the exact same place by marking them together like this. Now I'm going to drill some holes in here. Okay? My tools need 1 7/16 inches. So I'm going to give them 1.5 inches hole. My fronts need 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to give it a 1/2 inch hole. Nice comfortable fit. Alrighty, my friends, you wait about 15 minutes between each coat, maybe 20 is all you really need. Then with 4/0 steel wool with lacquer, all you really need to do for something like this is your first coat, because I'm only putting 2 coats on this. It doesn't really need any more than that. I might go with 3, we'll see. Wipe your steel wool off real well, blow it off, whatever you need to, and then put on your next coat. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do before you nail or glue them in is determine where you think you want to place them. Your holders, depending on how you designed it. I configured this one to slip them in. Like so. And I want them to bottom out on the back of the drawer here, so they all sit in the same place. So that's a pretty good span for me, and I can still pick the tool up and take it out. I could have cut this back one off where they just drop in, but like this they'll stay in the drawer a little better. I'm gonna glue them in with a little glue, and off camera I already marked mine, so I know roughly where I want them, which is right there. And I'm going to tack them in with a little nail. I don't want to stick my big head in front of the camera here, because I've got my marks in place. Little glue on my back one. My big head out of the way. Alright, now I'm going to put 2 in the middle, and the way I'm going to do that is measure first and see where I can hit it comfortably. 7.5 and 9 right there. Seven and a half and 9. I think I'm going to get one more. Upward pressure. Go ahead and put one at 4 1/4 also. Like I said, I already drew my line on the back where I wanted it. There we go. there we go, my friends. One nicely little organized drawer. Let me give you guys a close look at that. There you go. They all sit nice and in place and very easy to take out and to go back in. Not so easy to do it looking through a camera though. Sorry. There it is, guys, sitting in its spot. And my friends, I have done plenty of drawers like that. What these are all my different scroll saw blades. And on these, I went one step even farther. Below every one of these felt buttons is a little small rare earth magnet. And it holds them nice in place. Sorry for the wiggly camera here, guys. This one was really a joy to do. All the little wood racks to hold the tools. Didn't use the foam or the dividers on these. And again, these have magnets holding each one of the tools in place. This one is very similar to the one I just finished. So is this one, except I had gotten a bunch of these magnet strips out of a restaurant that I demoed. They had hundreds of them on the wall, so I took them and kept them. Done plenty of them. Again, little magnets underneath the felt tips. Holds everything nice and in place. Built it for the wood carving tools, the same type of rack with the magnets underneath. More of the small chisels and woodworking tools. This one's a little unique. This one holds all my scrapers, and that's just basically a 45-degree cut in the board to store them in. More of the chisels, and again the little rare earth magnets to hold the tools in place. Makes for very pretty drawers, guys. Keep everything right where you can find it, neat and clean. This one is one of my favorite. These little guys get used all the time. And again, they have magnets underneath them. This one also has a set of magnets on top for a couple other different little tools that go in it. Had space underneath here, so got a couple of my big tools, big chisels, laying under there. And the little carving chisels y'all seen me use when I was doing that peacock and that duck. Nice little wooden racks to keep them in. Takes a lot of time to make them and a lot of work, but they're sure worth having. Coming off of that virus thing. Hey, anyway, rats. Try this again. See if I don't choke to death on y'all while I'm doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hope y'all find that useful and helpful. I really do. It works great for me. I like keeping all my drawers neat and clean. Well, those two. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm thinking. Anyway, I hope y'all find that useful. It makes for some beautiful looking drawers. Clean mine, Doug. Clean mine. Guys, I need to record this again. It works. I love it. It makes nice drawers for me. I do some out of the foam and some with inserts and some with sliders. And yeah, it's unnecessary. But if you like it that way, you know what I mean. You gotta have it that way. Guys, give it a try and see what you think. And maybe I'll be back.